Howdy folks, Sunday afternoon, just waking the old cows up for milking. 132. She's one of the slowest cows in the world, ain't you? Come on. Come on. Come on. Wakey, wakey. Well, you are awake, ain't you? Come on, girl. Out. Yeah, you are very, very slow. She can move quick. She just chooses not to. She moves at her own pace, doesn't you, girl? Go on in. Good girl. Just getting the wagon turning over. Although it has, it's pretty much well chopped. We'll just get it jingling over. L6020 is on. There you go. 11,308 hours. Not bad really, is it, lot? To be honest, it drives like a, it feels like a 5,000 hour tractor, which it probably is, because, like I say, over half them hours sat on here. So, not really very hard work for it. It stood still for most of the time. Plug the wagon in. Hello. 3.5 ton. I don't know, it's got a bit more chopping to do than I recall. Smells nice. Smells nice. Yeah, there's 3 bales in there, some Dyni, like power mix, wheat, soya, beans, minerals, all the good stuff, all the good stuff. Yeah, it's got another 5-10 minutes to chop, so we'll get the old load all fired up, twiddle, basically means push the silage up. Just restrawing the backs of the cubicles where the cows lay after the brush on the little coyote has brushed them. That's that job done. These ones have already been through parlour. And since they've been milked, we've now scraped out in the cubicles and rebedded the beds, or restrawed the beds. They can come back in here, and then when I've fed them, they can come, well, they can have the run of the feed area as well then. I took some out into the bucket for the bottom yard. We'll have 2 trips so I can accurately measure it. Right, we'll now go and tip the first load of silage down the bottom in the ring feeder. Come on. This lot down here are like the overflow for the cubicles. There's only 100 spaces in the cubicles, and we've got 120 odd milking, so but there are some that point blank refuse to lay in a cubicle. You put them up into the cubicle area and they'll just lay down on the floor in the crap, you know, and you try and, sometimes you'll try and, to train them, you'll, put them in a bed and put a gate behind them, like, and no, they will not lay down in it, like, but they will lay down in the crap. So so some sit in the bottom yard or stay in the bottom yard just because they won't go in cubicles. Right, time to put the main grub out. It's about 10 to 4 now, and we're losing the lot already. Worst thing about this time of year, such short days. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say short days. The light buggers off so quick, doesn't it, like? So obviously we've got about 3 tonne on board after we took out the grub for the bottom yard. So I've got to split that 3 ways. But it's not quite an even split. So the outside bin area over there is a bit longer than these inside, so it takes a little bit more. When you're back in this, you don't use, or I don't use the mirror, because obviously I can't. So I need to keep an eye on the discharge chute, how much is coming out, because it don't come out very even. So I'd back up, keeping the feed elevator there, the little conveyor, parallel with the feed fence. Right, so we're going to let the old moves back in now. Not that they'll be too bothered normally. There he goes. Yeah, see, another 10 minutes is gone. Probably 4 now, maybe just past, and really getting dull now. Miserable. These are the 2 for the morning. The old bee Lara still sits there. Now, quite a few of you have been, not pestering me, but saying, when am I going to get on with that? Well, I suppose I ought to, and a lot. Rather than just using it as a depth gauge for the water, which was actually up again the other day. Sort of after Storm Bert we had last weekend, then we had a bit of rain. River come out the banks a bit, went down. Then the next night, Jesus, she was well up. She was halfway up the rear drive axle of the crawler. This was all flooded again. Really come up well quick in a day. It's only just sort of like gone back in the banks today. So me, Del and Flo, we went out there for a walk this morning, but really shot up. I mean, it seems like, you have any sort of rain these days and you get floods. Just seems to be the way, doesn't it? So But yeah, we will start doing something with her. Get her running again at the minute is the main thing, because last time I tried moving it, what was it, I couldn't get the donkey started. That was basically what it was. I forget exactly what it was doing because it was a while back now. I mean, over a year ago, I should think. But yeah, couldn't get the little donkey started. If you can't get the donkey started, can't get the main engine started. Can't really toe start it because of that sticking clutch. So it was right old pain. But yeah, we will get stuck into that at some point. Just plopped a new barrel in here for the dry cows. Well, these are the ones that are due to calve, you know, within the next week or two. We're down to 4 at the minute, so they're not too chock-a-block in here a lot. But yeah, this is the barley. This is the barley I baled at the very start of harvest. This is, which doesn't make great bedding. So occasionally, as you see, what we normally do is new barrel in, flip the feeder over, then use what's left in the bottom of the feeder to bed down. But because it's barley, it never doesn't really soak up the moisture like wheat does. So every now and again, they get a wheat on the floor. Just flip the old straw about a bit. I'll get loaded up for the morning now. So it's actually 1st of December today, which these days means it's Christmas. Christmas has started. So yeah, the radios are playing the old Christmas songs, and I have seen some lights go up already, but you know, you'll start seeing the old Christmas lights appear now. Talking of which, the tractor run obviously is not very far away now. Yes, it is Saturday the 21st of obviously December this year, so literally the weekend, or even was it, yeah, 4 days before actual Christmas, so it's right on its doorstep this year. So we've got an absolute ton of tractors already booked in. I think there's still some room if you're local and you want to bring a tractor. Let me know, and I'll pass the details on and all that. But if you're not bringing the tractor, you know, just literally, it is a hell of a spectacle. So Saturday the 21st from about 5 o'clock is when we'll be starting in Baldock. Then we go through Letchworth and finishing at Hitchin at around 7, half 7. So yeah, make sure you pencil that in. Saturday evening on the 21st. Come and watch the old tractors lot. There's going to be a lot of them. I'm definitely upping my game from last year. I weren't really happy with what we produced last year. Kind of always a bit tricky for me, since I'm using like manufacturer's tractors. I'm not using my own tractors, so you know, I only get the machine a few days before, so you know, I have to get stuff done in a short amount of time. But yeah, I've got well, I've already got the decks for this year, so yeah, it should be good. Rytec are going to be sending down a Christmas box again for me. That is now tradition, I think. But like I said in the hedge cutting video, yeah, no Deutsch-Fahr this year. And that was becoming a tradition. We'd always have a Deutsch-Fahr on the tractor run. But it's not going to be a Deutsch-Fahr this year because Collins Brothers have yeah, packed up. They are no more. That seems to be the trend at the minute. Another local agricultural dealer, Weatherheads, just in Cambridge there. They've packed up. They finished, was it? I think it was last month, November. Or it could have been October, one or the other. And I've just heard that another local dealer has just packed up as well, or is going to be packing up end of this month, end of December. Not a a proper agricultural dealer, but you know, they do ATVs, UTVs, small stuff like that. Paddock equipment, tools, steel, all that sort of stuff. Ride on mowers, like they're packing up. Don't know the reasons for that. Again, probably just they can't make it pay. But annoying for me because I bought a four-wheeler off them. When did that? It was midsummerish, somewhere like that. So I've got I don't know where the next nearest dealer that do that manufacture is, because obviously the warranty. I picked them because they were they're 20 minutes down the road for me. MKM were, but not anymore. So just parking the wagon up. It's all loaded for the morning. Just got to park the loader up. See how they're getting on with milking. Should be getting on with it by now. And that's it. It's a fairly typical Sunday afternoon routine on, well, this dairy farm anyway. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the vid. And I'm a little bit out of line. Don't want to crash at the end of the vid, do we? We're in. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that vid. See you on the next one. Ta-ta!